This is what we did last week, right? We're working on 1.9, supporting your ideas. In order for you guys to do 1.9, however, you need to come back to 1.7. I know that's confusing, but 1.7 has the story and the radio broadcast that you need to listen to. So if I go to page 3, right here, if I go to page 3, I'm sorry, page 4. If I go to page 4, and we read this, right, page 4, if I click on World of Worlds right here, that's the story that I have to read. Once I read that, I have to listen to the radio broadcast.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's something I haven't mentioned in all this excitement, but it's becoming more distinct. Perhaps you've caught it already on your radio. Listen, please. Do you hear it? It's a curious humming sound.
Okay? So those are the things you need to listen to. Why? Because when you get to 1.9, at the end of the flashcard, the question that it's asking you is, which version of World of Worlds is more effective in creating fear of the unknown? And so what you need to do is you copy that, because that's the prompt. You go to a Microsoft Word document, come on, there you go, and then here it is, right? And so what we did, we worked on analyzing the book as a class. And the thing that's important to note is I can break down my paragraph into sections. So I can tell you where my claim is. This would be my claim. I can tell you where my evidence is. This would be my evidence. Then I can tell you my reasoning right here. Right? And so let's take a quick look. In the book World of Worlds by H.G. Wells, the author creates fear of the unknown by describing an alien life form that lands in England and terrorizes people in an open field. This gives context to the reader. You have to always assume that the reader has zero idea what you're talking about. When the protagonist describes a cylinder opening, he invites the reader to envision an alien spaceship landing in an open area and frightening unsuspecting citizens. Right? So again, it's a little repetitious, but I don't just want to throw the quote in there without context. So maybe I can go back and fix this line because it sounds like what I've set up here, but the point is I can't just throw the quote in there without any context. I think everyone expected to see a man emerge, possibly something a little unlike us terrestrial men. Terrestrial means from the earth, but in all essentials a man. I know I did, but looking, I presently saw something stirring within the shadow. And then here, since it's a long quote, we broke it up. The narrator describes an unknown creature as having, and because the quote is super duper long and I added an interjection here to explain it, I have to put an ellipsis. This ellipsis lets the reader know I'm picking up the quote that's half started, but I'm letting you know there's more information before, right? And then after I pick up my quote, I have to explain it. This example shows that H.G. Wells creates fear of the unknown by describing something that has long created anxiety in people. The idea that people are not alone in the universe is a scary thing to imagine. And so you guys can copy this if you want, right? But I want you guys to come up with your own text evidence and come up with your own reasoning. You can go to the module, or remember, if you go to period 4, and if you go to assignments, that story was uploaded when we were all online. So if I go to previous, right here, and if I go to 1.09, World of Worlds, the story is right there. So let me go to student view. The story is right there. This is the audio if you want to listen to the audio, and here's the story. So your job is to find examples of how H.G. Wells creates fear of the unknown, and talk about it. So we did this as a class. So you guys can copy elements of this one, but then when it comes to the radio, there you're on your own. So in the you can copy this if you want. In the 1938 radio broadcast of World of Worlds, Orson Welles creates fear by, you need to listen to the radio and find out what he uses. The author uses dramatic pauses, background noises, and music to establish fear. Okay? And after you analyze the radio, your last paragraph, you're going to tell me who did it better and why. Once that's done, you're done with the assignment. All you have to do is turn it in. How do you turn it in? You go to 1.9, and you submit it in this box right here. Okay? It's simple. Simple dimple, right? Then Monday, I'm going to call you guys from 2:30 to 3:30. So I'm going to do 2:30 to 2:45, period 1, 2:45 to about 3 o'clock, period 2, and then 3 o'clock to about 3:15, 3:20. I'm going to call you guys, so please be by your phone, be by your computer. I just want to do a quick check-in for all my online kids to see how we're doing. So please do this, and in doing this, you will be caught up. If you have any questions, please let me know.